Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. Today I'm painting a Stormcast Eternals Knight Excelsior. This will be my final Stormhost scheme for now. In the next painting video I'll be moving on to some 40k. With the model Prime Black, I load the airbrush with Vallejo Liquid Silver White Gold and apply it all over the miniature as a base coat to build from. To deepen the shadows and add some color tone, I mix 1 part Liquitex ink raw sienna with 4 parts water. Then I spray thin layers from below. The great thing about filtering with Liquitex inks is their transparency, allowing the metallics to shine through. I use scale 75 speed metal and airbrush from above in a zenithal angle, focusing on the areas that aren't in direct shadow to give the model more definition. For the second highlight, I apply scale 75 white alchemy, focusing on the areas facing the light source. I make sure not to overdo it so that I don't cover up the previous steps. As a final step, I mix 1 part Liquitex ink titanium white with 4 parts water and filter spray the model from a zenithal angle. This softens the metallic look, making the armor appear more white. I begin base coating the shoulders and shield with Pro Acryl Dark Grey Blue, being careful not to make any mistakes here, since touching up the white armor will be challenging from now on. For the chainmail, weapon and belt buckle, I use Vallejo Metal Color Dark Aluminum. It's a great metallic paint that I often reach for in my projects. For the cloth and boots, I choose Vallejo Model Color Dark Grey, opting for a grey instead of black to avoid too strong a contrast with the white armor. All leather parts get a coat of scale 75 brown leather, which dries matte, perfect for leather. I then use Vallejo liquid metal gold for the gold parts. Make sure to have some isopropanol alcohol for cleaning the brush. For the white elements on the shoulder emblem and shield, I apply Pro Acryl Bold Titanium White, which is bright, crisp and offers excellent coverage. I paint the handles of the spear and sword with Citadel Wordbearers Red. To create a wash for the gold, I mix 2 parts Citadel Gilliman's flesh with 1 part water, giving the gold a deep tone. Now I mix Payne's Grey from Winsor & Newton with some odorless white spirits to create a wash. I apply this to the silver, blue and grey parts to deepen the shadows and add definition. Before pin washing, I use a smaller brush and carefully apply the wash to the folds and creases between the armor pieces. If I overdo it, I simply rinse my brush in white spirits and gently remove excess oil. The last wash before highlighting is Carroburg Crimson from Citadel, which I apply to the spear and sword handles. I mix Pro Acryl Dark Grey Blue with bold titanium white and apply it to the areas I want to highlight. Then I use watered down dark grey blue to create a smooth gradient between the shadows and the highlights using a dabbing motion with the brush. I go back to the highlight color and further work on the blend until it looks good enough. For the leather highlights, I mix scale 75's brown leather with orange leather and apply it in a dabbing motion, creating a natural worn look. I follow this up with pure orange leather, applying it in a more focused way, keeping the new layer more narrow to not completely cover over the paint from the previous step. For the final highlight, I mix orange leather with Vallejo model color ivory and apply it to the edges and areas facing the light source. For the spear and sword handles, I use corn red, carefully using the side of my brush to keep the deepest shadows untouched. Be sure to not have too much paint on the brush here. Then I reach for Mephiston red, adding to the highlight. Next, Squig Orange from Citadel. For the final highlight, I mix Squig Orange with Vallejo model color Ivory, focusing on edges and the areas facing directly up. To tidy up the silver, I use Vallejo metal colored dark aluminum. Highlight the spear, chainmail and belt buckle with Vallejo metal color aluminum. Using titanium white, I edge highlight the white armor to make the details sharper and more defined. This also makes the armor more easy to read for the eye. If you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing to help grow and support the channel. To bring back some shine to the armor, I use scale 75 white alchemy. I wipe most of the paint off the brush before slowly giving the plates facing the light source some texture. I work on the gold parts using Vallejo Liquid Gold Rich Gold, adding depth and variation to the gold. I go back to the white and apply another coat to the white elements. For the final gold highlight, I use scale 75 citrine alchemy. This is a very bright gold, perfect for bringing that extra shine to the model. I paint the rivets on the armor plates with white. For the cloth and boots, I use Vallejo French Mirage Blue to highlight the raised areas. Paint the jewels on the spear, sword and shield with white. Then use Citadel Spirit Stone Red for color and a small white dot to make them sparkle. I apply PVA glue to the base and place a piece of thick paper over the hole before covering it all in glue. For the basing material, I use base-ready Fields of New Zealand, dipping the base into it and sprinkle some extra on top. To seal everything, I use a matte sealant spray. Once everything has dried, I paint the rim of the base with Vallejo Model Color Black. And that's it. This miniature is ready to go. As always, feel free to leave a comment with any questions. And don't forget to like and subscribe.